It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as one of the top superstars on Raw. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
Sounds like the CCO thinks one of Raw's top names might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
The winds of change are blowing.
Talking about the draft, I assume?
Yep. You and I haven't had much of a chance to get acquainted here on Raw. I wouldn't mind if we end up on the same brand so that we can finally have a match or two.
I wouldn't mind that either. We could do big things together.
I guess we'll see where we end up. I know they're saying you could be staying here on Raw, but I've been around a while and I've seen a lot of crazy things. When it comes to the WWE Draft, you just never know.
I'll be ready for anything.
Well, if it isn't the subject of all those draft rumors.
What do you mean?
Come on, you heard what Triple H said. And it's all over social media, too. Everyone thinks you're going #1 in the draft next week.
Since Raw has the first pick, you could put an end to all the speculation and just tell me who you're picking first.
My lips are sealed. But I will say that I doubt tonight is your last match on Raw. Oh, and speaking of the draft, make sure you look good up there on the stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire. And sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Okay, but more importantly, make sure you look good in your match tonight. Can't have my potential first pick losing the week before the draft.
And here's the man whose name is on everyone's mind.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Riverside, California, weighing in at 230 pounds, the phenomenal one, Vince.
There's been a lot of speculation about this guy's future, and if you've seen him in the ring, you can understand why.
Rumors are just rumors, but a strong showing here against Montez Ford could help turn those rumors into reality.
The draft might be a week away, but this match...
With all the talk about presumptive draft picks and Triple H's cryptic messages, we might be forgetting about Montez Ford.
Good point, Corey. Montez is a former Royal Rumble winner who's coming back from injury. I'm sure he'd love to make his own statement about WWE's pecking order.
Both superstars have a lot on the line and a lot to say about it, and they will surely let their fists do the talking.
Pinning down their opponent's arm, and a carefully measured knee drop.
Well-placed kick. And now propped up in the corner. Oh, man, what a strike! Running knee! And Ford's signature swagger couldn't help him out against that offense. Just grounded and pounded. Ford seems unable to turn the momentum here.
Montez is definitely in peril here. Whoa, springboard attack. Very measured elbow drop.
Boom, did you hear the impact? Oh, a knee. Lights out. Lands the crossbody.
They've got their opponent's arm.
Vicious knee drop.
Oh, get ready. He's waiting for the perfect time.
Arm smash. And he's just chaining together more offense now.
And each blow he lands is giving him more energy. Uh-oh, here it is. Style splash. And just look at the damage to Montez Ford's face after that shot. Setting up. Oh, predicted what was coming.
Drop kick. He answers right back. A step up Enziguri. Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut.
Oh, big
mistake, and that error could be costly. Into a backbreaker. Fantastic.
We have to be nearing the end of this one.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
Ducks under.
Let's go behind.
Into a German suplex. Placed him in the corner here.
Ooh, forearm. Attack to the midsection.
Oh, dear. This doesn't look good.
That's a free fall. Uh-oh.
Return fire from Montez Ford.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target. Massive miscalculation on that one.
So much torque on the knee and ankle. Right to the face.
My God.
And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
Somehow Montez has to turn the tide.
Now step up Enziguri.
Going right back to the head area.
Yeah, this is why you've always got to protect your neck. Put in the corner now.
Here they come. Rolling Thunder frog splash.
Montez is in a very vulnerable position here. Set up for a second time.
Down. Yay! Will Ford recover? Cover!
He put him away. He picks up the win.
Here is your winner.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
There's rumors this superstar will be staying on Raw as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by Adam Pearce.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Ah yes, the resident WWE class clown. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Akam and Razar and I are starting a boy band.
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Akam and Razar. But I guess I could squeeze in some time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
We have a good relationship, so I trust you and Triple H to figure it out. I am curious how a random person could have messed with the Tron, though.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus.
Pay no attention to the crazed masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate after that.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait. Hey, you alright? Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
Wow, where did they get this competitor from? The first overall draft pick is ready.
This man is no stranger to a WWE arena, but it's got to feel different stepping into the ring for the first time as the #1 overall draft pick.
I'm sure it does, Byron, but now that the bell's rung, he's not the #1 pick anymore. He's a superstar on Raw who's got to fight and compete just like anyone else.
And he's got a target on his back now. If he doesn't prove he can live up to his reputation, no one's going to care where he is drafted.
Uh-oh. Gee, that's a free fall.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch. DDT.
Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
Sure, he's taking some stiff shots, but he's still in this. Snapmare takedown. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault. Goes into the corner. Oh, timely boot.
Adrian looking to get back in this.
Buck tipping the scales a bit here.
Caught by the Pele. Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless. Enough already. Tension is mounting as he eyes his target.
Oh, my God, what a crossbody. Man, what timing on that counter.
Ducks under. Takes a Pele. Great athleticism.
Buck comes right back at him.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
And his constant attack has him floundering.
This is the type of scenario where he needs to get inventive.
That takes them down. Bang! At this stage, the damage is really mounted.
I'm positive this wasn't in his game plan, but if he wants to survive this match, he needs to come up with a new plan ASAP.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Adrian looking to get back in this.
And if he's smart, he'll try and take advantage of the opening he's created.
I think we're about to see it.
I can't wait. I love this.
Step through.
Styles push. And he's busted open. We need to get the doctors out here quick.
And look at this.
Hey! Buck looks knocked out.
The cover.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there. What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
Normally I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit. It'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you. But you can't ignore it anymore.
What's been right in front of me?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following...
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Closed fist connects.
Into the side headlock here.
Switching things up, taking control of the waist here.
And able to get out of that and apply a chin lock.
Ooh. Able to shift out of this and into a hammerlock.
Goes for a headlock.
Oh, short knee right to the body.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Enough already. He's looking like easy prey, about to fall into a trap.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air.
Stiff punch.
Oh, that just looks like it busted him open.
What a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
He's no longer looking at his best.
And Tony D living up to his reputation.
He's got him down. This could be it.
Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight. Going head to head, putting each other to the test. 2 titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Boom!
Well, it's absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
That's under. Overhead kick on the mark. I think we're about to see it.
Steps through.
Styles push.
Tony is completely out of sorts here.
Right by the clothesline out of nowhere.
Uh-oh. Wards that off. What a response.
Pele kick. You know what he's thinking, and it is not good.
Wow.
Oh, to the back of the neck. What a lariat.
Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed.
Flying forearm.
And Tony didn't see that coming.
Ducks under.
Boom! Pele kicking the button.
He might be getting up, but it doesn't look like it will be for long.
Nothing quite like the phenomenal forearm.
He hit it. Stalking his prey. Ready to strike. Setting up again. That could be curtains for Tony.
Looking for the pin. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about. Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on? That's certainly Gigi Dolan. Trick Williams from behind. What is happening? And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion. And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene. Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane. Please, somebody, anybody, do something. We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally. You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions. What the? Bayley and KO opponents? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bailey and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from MMA.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
To date, so yeah, I'd say I know them very well, and trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem, but are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate.
Ah, my ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
Okay, and try to win. Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simkin, and at that point I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right, show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. You can taunt your opponent here. It's actually encouraged. Stay aggressive, but don't get careless.
Show me some aerial offense! You're gonna fit in just fine here. That's it. You're making this look easy. They want a mutiny. Wait until they see what you're capable of. You're gonna make NXT pay! Doing great! Keep pushing!
One, two, ring that bell.
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being comedic and fun.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships. Well, what if we came up with our own, not at all similar versions? That would really cause a mutiny.
It's like we share the same brain. I'll put in a call to my props and gags guy right away.
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unified Tag Team Champions, the #1 draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from her time in MMA, but now she's here to help me take down this NXT mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new unified titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE universe just how special and unique our unified championships are when we defend them later tonight on Raw.
Okay, can't wait.
It's a WWE debut, tag team debut, in the debut of the Unify Championships.
I guess if you're going to introduce yourself to the WWE Universe, you might as well do it as a champion. Talk. No joking around here.
Well, technically, this is a championship match. The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
Well, because it's not really a title match, Michael. You can't expect people to get excited about championships these two just made up.
Well, every championship once was something that someone just made up, Saxton. And if you're still looking for something to get excited about, we have the debut of a new WWE superstar.
Right in the mouth, relentless. Just grounded and pounded. Sent into the corner.
Oh, what a forearm!
Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him. Alley-oop! Continuing to work on the arm with a
driving a knee into the arm.
Inverted atomic drop.
Atomic drop into an up kick to the face.
Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch.
The challenger is getting torn into.
After that, maybe it's time to tag out for a second.
Clothesline in the corner.
Arm control applied and a big boot to the guts.
And it's really hard to watch him just be pummeled like this.
He needs to figure out a way to be more aggressive.
Whoa, leaping through the air.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already. And using the
bottom rope moonsault. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Uh-oh, here it is. Styles finish. Oh, no. Look what we have here.
Taking hold of Del Toro here.
Down. Yay! Perfect execution from the champ.
Here's the pin. Just escapes defeat.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Oh, right to the body. Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him.
And he makes the tag.
Watch out, coming in hot.
Bulldog.
Oh, man. Great.
Crucifix. Penny combination. Strong kick out from the resilient champion.
She is showing us something special here tonight.
Lands a timely reversal.
Nicely done. Snap suplex. So quick.
Boom, right in the chest.
Powerbomb! Oh, knee to the face.
And Zelina can't stop any offense coming her way.
Not looking good for Zelina here.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. Might be going high risk here.
Sky high.
Ooh. Gets the reversal. What a counter. Boom. A running Hurricane Rana. Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope. Here we go. Uh-oh. Turns that back on.
From the top.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Lift off. Shooting star press.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Setting up for a spear.
That is how a true champion defends their title.
Snap suplex.
Very nice.
And Zelina finding herself on the defensive.
Zelina needs to pull a trick from her sleeve.
Tag made.
DDT.
Spiked.
Able to slip away.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic. We saw that being telegraphed.
Regal Flex.
Trying to get into the pin.
2.
And the champs retain.
Here are your winners.
I see what you're doing here with these unified championships. Funny.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral on this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it would get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champion something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
Yes! Finally! I'll send you my measurements ASAP!
No joking around here.
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called unified champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey. Oh, man.
Oh, dear. This doesn't look good. Alley-oop!
He counters with a great reversal.
Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done. He manages to slip out of the way. Good defense there.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless.
Just grounded and pounded.
And using the bottom rope for a moonsault.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here. Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
I think there's going to be some second guessing about trying that move again.
Every strike more devastating than... Take it over!
Go for the win here! The champ is going for the cover.
The challenger is going for it. And quick getting the arm up.
Not a very effective pin attempt.
A big forearm connects. An overbearing amount of offense against Eric here.
But Eric can't allow this burst to hinder him. Getting the fresh partner in here.
And here we go. Oh, smashing the jaw. Oh, right to the leg.
No way! Crash and burn.
And now that terrible error makes this a critical moment in the match.
Snapmare could set something else up.
That is the champion demanding respect, saying I can control you anytime I want to.
I think we're about to see it.
Seth throw. Style clash.
Boom, what impact.
Looks like he knew what was coming up. That's a forearm that'll floor you. Has him set up in the corner of the ring. What a headbutt.
Vicious. The champ has absorbed some damage.
And Valhalla making it clear there that the hunt is officially on.
Well, good. The officials saw that happen. Foreign object used.